Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with today's load prompt, and I'm kind of going a little bit off prompt. The story prompt was to scrap about a situation that was at first embarrassing, and then you looked at it differently later. And the technique prompt was to distress things. And I don't have any story prompt. Well, I have some embarrassing moments that I could scrap about, but they're not particularly noteworthy, nor do I have photos for them. And I do have this cute photo that I grabbed from my son's Instagram feed that was taken at one of the places I didn't go with the group when we were in Savannah and Tybee Island a few weeks back. So this was at a place called Planet Fun, and there was a big cardboard cutout of Homer Simpson standing there with his arms crossed and a scowl on his face. And so Katie is seen here posing next to him with the scowl on her face. And it's hard for me to tell whether she was posing to mimic Homer Simpson's face, or she was upset with how many photos her dad had been taking the whole trip. And so it's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, these kids. So I'm going to do not exactly a lift, but my page is going to be inspired by a page that Christie of Christie's Beautiful Life, Christie Harriman, did, and hers was a May I Scrap Lift You scrap lift of a page by Elodie Lusseau for Cocoa Vanilla Studios. And in both cases, they had cut circles in half and used them as embellishments above and below a photo cluster, and then had a title outside. They were a little bit different, but my background paper is going to be smaller than either of theirs. Theirs went all the way top to bottom. And my photos, a different orientation. Theirs were landscape. So I'm just going to do what seems appropriate. I have distressed this ledger paper or tablet paper beforehand, and I mounted an entire sheet of foam on the back of it so that it would be solid when I put down these half circles. And I used a scalloped punch to cut them out. I put a fairly thick piece of foam back there, so I kind of want to keep them, have a straight flat surface for them. Let me put a little bit of foam behind this, and I used some packaging to mat the photo. This is the packaging for the little phrase stickers, which I probably should have brought here. I put them away. I'm gonna put this right here. I need to put it kind of equal distance. I'm gonna probably end up with, let's see how this works. If I do this, I divided them up so I wouldn't have the same patterns. If I do that and then that, I almost have to have that one going off the page. So I may just do a double row instead of a triple row like they had. So I'm actually gonna go ahead, let's see, let me get that straight. When you have lines on the paper, it's easy to see that you're not straight. I'm going to put the title on, and then I'll see what other embellishments make sense. I could do that right there, and then it would cover up the Planet Fun. Or I can put it out just a little bit off to the side of the Planet Fun, which is what I think I'm going to do. And then I like this. I can kind of put that right there. It sort of fills out that photo cluster. This title is great because it has the word captured, and a lot of titles you'd get would just leave it at there, but it gives you 3 things to check: smile, funny face, or memory. So I'm gonna check funny face. Okay, so let's do our first row of these guys. Let me see, this way. It goes 3 across is good, and if I start that one right there, I think we're good. And then do that one. I love the colors in this collection, as you probably have seen or could have guessed. And then I might want to do just 2 up there. That is not gonna, that's gonna further depart from the lift that I'm doing. I need something that's a little different in color, different in tone. Okay. And then I'm gonna do, let's do this one. And I forget if they did them this way or the other way. I'm gonna do them this way so I can kind of have a similar, and I may have room to do 3 rows. So I've got that and this. I'm kind of trying to pick a little bit different patterns from the ones I have up there. I will have to repeat some, especially if I do 3 rows. I don't have a lot of dark contrasting papers underneath, so it's kind of hard to see these. I will go kind of turn them around, turn them up, kind of give a little dimension, but I wanted to get them glued on here first. Do I have room for a 3rd? Let's see, if I do that right up there, then I think I will do a 3rd row, and I'll do these kind of just right on top of those. Let's see what I'm working with here. I'll go ahead and do the orange next. Oops. I want this up a little further. Yeah, not getting it quite. It's just a little bit off that line, the line that I would normally be using as my guide. I love this background paper. That's a bonus paper that's on the back of the packaging for the Ledger paper pack. Okay, now I want to do this. And let's go with this. I love this one. And I have some scalloped half circles for another page if I want to use them. Okay, that's a little bit, like I said, a little bit different from the pages I'm lifting. I have some flare. I might want to do a flare right here and a star kind of glued on it. Gonna go there, and I'll take a green star and put some foam on it. Let's see, maybe I could do this right here and have the star. That works for me. Under, and then I actually don't want the foam on there. I'm going to glue it like I did this one, but just down kind of low like that. And then I'm going to put a larger star back behind it. I'm not liking that. Now I do want foam. And putting it on that wet glue, it's gonna move around. I'm gonna have a hard time taking the backing off of it. Okay. Gonna have it turning the corner here. I'll do that, and then I wanna maybe have this yellow one back there, and I will put some foam here, and I'm gonna do a yellow star, another yellow star if I can find one. Maybe I'll take a, let's see, there's a green. I'm let's see, another yellow, of course, because I have it in my head that I want yellow. I could use a yellow heart, but it's not the look I want. There's this really large yellow one, and I can kind of have it right there, and maybe this bright pink one. Nope, because that's pink. I would go maybe more for this color. Or the lime green. Let's go with the lime green. I like the lime green. It stands out nicely. Okay, so let me get a little more foam back here. I swear I spent half my scrapbooking time putting foam and removing the backing. Mostly removing the backing. And that has to be done whether you cut it off a roll or get the little dots. Okay, so that's my arrangement there. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I really want to put on here. I've got some clouds and some cute little ducks. I think I'm done. But if there were something like extra cute that I just loved, I kind of like these guys because I love the colors. I've just used that yellow star there. I think that might be too much. And I don't have any flowers on here. Is that a true statement? And this style of flower doesn't seem to work. I think I'm done. I have this other flare that I could put down here. It's kind of a yellow brick pattern. I want to get the bricks straight. And then what I'm going to do is put a ladybug on here because this is a Katybug page. And I'll just get one of my little wooden ones. Okay, and it goes with those red dots right there. So that's perfect. And I'm done. So I got the technique prompt, and I suppose if I wanted to just really stretch the truth, I could make up a story about this page, but basically it's a cute page from a trip that is almost completely documented elsewhere, but I kind of like it. So I'm going to do just a little collection of enamel dots. Here, but I don't like that arrangement of them. There, that's better to me. And I might do another one up here. I'll do a large orange and a medium yellow and a small pink. Okay, I think I'm done and I like it. Hope you do. Thank you for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. The month is coming to a close. I didn't get that on straight. Let me get it on straight. Let me hold it back up. I should hold it back up before I go much further, because if I had embellished a different way, that would have been a little bit hard. So I'll show you what I'm doing now to kind of curve these things so that the texture really stands out. And it's not hard to do with scallops, and it really shows nicely with scallops too. So I think that's gonna finish it up. I could kind of do these balloons in the same way. Get a little texture there, but I'm gonna leave the stars alone. So thank you for watching. Bye.